Monica, this time we are going to begin with you. The score is Monica 1. Our champion Marla has not scored yet. Let's show the audience the word we're playing for. Okay, it's up there for the folks in the studio and at home. And here to describe it, a lovely little girl from South Carolina. She's 8 years old. Her name is Molly Turbeville. Molly, would you do this word for us, please?
You, like, meet in an office building, and you think he's cute, and he thinks you're pretty. And you get to like each other and like each other little by little. And you're like a little rock. You move it, and the other rock moves, and you move it, and the other rock moves, and then you're together.
Thank you, Molly. You have a distinctly puzzled look on your face, Monica.
Do I?
Yeah, I don't know why, but can you come up with a word?
Two rocks moving together. Emerging.
That's all right with me. I've seen rocks. Marla, remember what you heard. Remember, these are descriptions from the mouths of babes, or children, as we prefer to call them. Got to take a little and forget a little sometimes. Marla, you listen now while Shayna Farrell. Shayna's 6 years old, and she's going to sort of give you some more on the same word. Shayna, please.
People do this because they don't know if they're going to get along, so they do it. And if they don't get along, then they don't even get married. Because if they got married before they got this, then that would be kind of silly. Because, like, the day after they got married, they might not like each other, so they would get divorced. Even before they have the baby, and that's kind of silly.
I don't know how much help for the word was there, but there was a lot of good practical advice in that. Marla, what do you think the word is?
Well, when people get together before they get married, is that engaged?
It is engaged, yeah. That's the way to do it. And pretty much that's the way child's play works. Marla has a point and Monica has a point. It's all tied up. Marla, we will start this one with you. Before we show it to you, before we give you a chance to guess, we'll show the word to the people at home. Word's up there. Okay. This could be an interesting one. We're gonna begin the description for you, Marla, by having Richard Pittman. Now, Richard has a way with words. He's 8 years old. Richard, if you would.
I don't really like the show. I just have to watch it if I want to stay. If I want to stay up, I have to watch it because Grandma and Grandpa watches it. Because then I can see Walt Disney after it.
Thank you, Richard Pittman. Feeling we're going to get. Who do you want to indict, Marla? It's your turn to guess.
Well, I don't know about Walt Disney, but could it be Johnny Carson?
Could have been, but it isn't. Okay, Monica, over to you. We have the same word being described. This time it's Jeffrey Burks, 8 years old. Jeffrey, if you would.
He is a person who's who's in his 70 years or 60 years or 50 years, one of those categories, who hosts a TV show, and they have like old classical music with, and they have little plays with music and dancing, and my grandfather happens to like it a lot.
Now, Monica, what do you think?
He might possibly be talking about Lawrence Welk.
Yes, Welk is it. I have never felt particularly young, but since doing this show, I feel terribly old. The score is 2 for Monica and 1 for Marla, and let's see if Marla can tie it up. Monica, we will begin with you. For the people at home, here's the word we'll be playing for. Word is up there. To describe it, Amy Dawn Russo. Amy.
You have to be real talented to do it because it's very hard for other people. Because if you have like 2 strings and you tie them together, and then when you take the knot out, if you have 3 strings, that's hard for you to do. and you have to be someone has to be very quiet to do it because sometimes you can make a mistake.
Thank you, Amy Dawn Russo. Well, on the heels of what Amy Dawn had to say, what do you think we're looking for, Monica?
Something that I'm not a magician.
Magician is right. Absolutely. Magic or magician, form of the word. So look at it, Monica, our challenger has hopped off to an early lead at 3-1. We have another word coming up. And before we do anything else for the people at home and here in the audience, there's the word. Word's up there. Going to begin with you, Marla. Pay close attention. A little young lady who's been with us since we began. She's 7.5 years old. Her name is Juliana Stefanoff, and here's the way she interprets this word. Juliana.
Well, that's when you ask somebody, what would you do when you see this really pretty girl in the class and you're really shy of her and you want to ask another person, you want to ask somebody to give you some words about it, like tell you what to do if you want to meet her and she's really pretty and she would like you.
Thank you, Juliana. So, Marla, on that one piece of information, your guess?
It sounds like she's talking about introduction.
Introduction is good. It was not what we were looking for. Remember what you heard now, Monica, and listen to a further bit of information. This by a 7-year-old from New Jersey. His name is Jared Hertzberg, and Jared is talking about the same word. Sir.
All right. I'll give you an example. One day, I was walking along, and suddenly my friend came up to me and said, "You want to play?" And I said, "No, I want to take a walk." And then the next day I was walking and he did that again. And he did that again. And he did that again later that day. So I went to another friend and he told me how to stop this friend from keep on saying, "You want to play, you want to play, you want to play."
That's Jared Hertzberg. Jared Hertzberg and an entirely new approach to the word. What do you think the word is we're looking for, Monica?
It seems to me he was looking for advice.
Yes, advice is the right answer. Okay. Look at there. The score at this point is 4 for Monica. Marla has 1. When we come back to Child's Play, we're going to shift gears and play the game for speed in the Fast Play round. We'll be back with Fast Play in a moment. You want to play?